Let's talk about a huge concept in data science, population versus sample. It's everything for AI. I mean, how can you possibly predict for billions of people with data from just a few thousand? So, what's a population? Simple. It's the entire group you want to know something about. And a sample, that's just a small, manageable piece of that population that we can actually study. Think of a population as the whole movie. A sample is just one single frame from it. So why not just study everyone? Well, it's usually crazy expensive, time-consuming, or just plain impossible. For example, to predict a disease, we might use data from, say, 100,000 people, not 8 billion. You see, you can't get feedback from everyone. You have to work with just a few people. Okay, but how do you make sure that small group actually represents the big one? Good question. It comes down to two golden rules. It has to be random, so everyone gets a fair shot, and representative. So if your population is this classroom, your sample needs to have that exact same mix of students. And this is so important. Some groups are more prone to heart disease. Leave them out, your model fails. Get the sample wrong, and you get a biased model. Simple as that. Your results will just be wrong. So this is where it gets real for AI. What happens when a model meets the real world? It's called out-of-distribution data. Basically, a total mismatch between your training sample and reality. When the model sees this new data, it just gets confused. It can't tell what it knows from what it doesn't. And that confusion is dangerous. The AI can be super confident, but totally wrong. Think medical diagnosis. Now check this out. On the left, a confused AI. On the right, the corrected, smarter version. See how the confused model on the left is just looking at the background? It's focusing on pure noise. But the model on the right, it's learned to ignore all that noise and focus on what actually matters. And that right there is the whole point. An AI is only as good as the sample it was trained on. So remember, a sample's just a snapshot. But if it's not random and representative, your AI will fail. So, the next time you use an AI, ask yourself, what kind of sample was it really trained on?